All right, Sunday Night Football, week one of our 2024 season replay, where we play drive-by-drive games mode, and we're playing all the games from the prime time schedule from last season. So Sunday night game, Rams and Lions. The next game in our schedule will be the Monday night game, Jets and Niners, and I'll do a recap of the week as well, all the other games played offline. So here we go, Lions and Rams. Let's play some football. And here is the kick. The Rams will get the ball first here. So Stafford at quarterback, Kyren Williams is the running back, Cooper Kupp, Tutu Atwell, Xavier Smith, and Davis Allen for the Rams as Matt Stafford returns to Detroit. For the Rams, we go drive by drive. We hit possession button until the last 5 minutes of the game if the game is in doubt. So here we go. First drive of the game. And they'll punt it back to the Lions. So take a look real quick in that first drive. Stafford goes 3 for 6. Kyren Williams and Tutu Atwell both with one carry each. But the drive is 8 plays, 29 yards, and a punt. So the Lions will take over their first possession of the game. Jared Goff at quarterback, Jahmyr Gibbs at running back. Amon-Ra St. Brown receiving, Jameson Williams, Khalif Raymond, Sam Laporta tight end. So Lions with a very explosive offense. So here we go. Their first drive of the game here. And Goff is picked off. Jalen McCullough picks it off. They were driving at the 45. It's picked off at the 19. McCullough returns to the 25-yard line. So a pick off right there. Let's take a look at that drive. They had a 3-play, 25-yard drive going to the pick. So Goff was 2 for 3 on that drive. Didn't run the ball at all. So Rams take over. First quarter, 10:15 to go. Their second possession of the game. And Cardi nails one from 55 yards out. A 9-play, 37-yard drive. And the Rams draw first blood here. They lead 3-0. Stafford, 7 for 11, 58 yards. Kyren Williams, only 2 carries, but 16 yards. So the running game is going pretty good. So the Rams strike first. They lead 3-0 here in Detroit. So Lions ball, down by 3. And Goff is picked off again. This time by Cobie Durant at the touchback. So the Lions were going in at the 16-yard line. Cobie Durant picks it off, be a touchback, and the Rams will bring it up to the 20-yard line. So Goff, his second pick. We're in the second quarter now. So Goff, 5 for 7, 53 yards. No TDs, 2 picks. Jahmyr Gibbs, 2 carries, 17 yards. That drive they had there was 10 plays, 54 yards. Got in the red zone, only to throw the pick right there. So a long drive for the Lions, but nothing to show for it. Rams take over, 14:06 to go in the half. 4th and 5 from their own 25. They'll punt it back to the Lions with 12:27 to go. So not a big drive there by the Rams. That drive there, 3 plays, 5 yards. So a good job by Detroit's defense. They'll take back over down by 3 with 12:27 to go in the half. And there it is. Touchdown, St. Brown from Goff, 15-yard strike. A 6-play, 65-yard drive. It is 7-3 Lions. They jump back in the lead here. Goff, 7 for 9, 91 yards. Not bad. That one, he's got the 2 picks though. So it's 2 incompletions, or 2 picks. The ball has hit the ground. Either his team's catching it or their team's catching it. But a strike right there, 7-3. Lions lead now, and they'll kick off to the Rams with 9:05 to go in the half. So Rams take over, down by 4, and they'll punt it back to the Lions. They'll roll it up on the line 8-yard line, so they'll be backed up a bit. right there. Stafford now 8 for 15, 67 yards. That drive right there was 3 plays and only 1 yard. So the last 2 drives they've had, 6 plays, 6 yards for the Rams. So the Lion defense stepping up here. Up 7-3. And they'll punt it back to the Rams with 4:20 to go in the half. That drive right there for the Lions, 6 plays, 13 yards, not much doing there. Goff 8 for 11 now for 100 yards. Montgomery, the leading rusher now, 6 carries, 27 yards to the Lions. Leading receiver is Gibbs out of the backfield, 3 catches, 29 yards. St. Brown's got that touchdown reception now. So Rams ball, 4:20 to go in the half. They're down by 4. And Kyren Williams fumbles. He fumbles, coughs it up. Recovered by Levi Unwuzukwe of the Lions. And the Lions will take over now at the Ram 40-yard line. So a fumble there by Stafford. Not Stafford, by Kyren Williams. Let's take a look real quick at that drive. 2 plays, 10 yards only. And they cough up the ball. So the Rams' first turnover of the game. Lions got 2. 3:46 to go in the half, and the Lions punch it in from here is the question. They get a field goal, so not much really in offense. 4 plays, 8 yards only. They kick a field goal, make it 10-3 with 1:56 to go in the half. Rams ball, down by 7. Stafford finds Cooper Kupp. A 12-yard strike. We're tied at 10. 5 plays, 70 yards. Stafford now 11 for 19 for 115. Cooper Kupp, that 1 catch for 12 yards. There's that drive again. An efficient drive. 5 plays, 70 yards, and a 102. And 54 seconds to go in the half now. 10-10's your score. A big drive there by Stafford and the Rams. So here comes the Lions now in golf. That's what they do here. They're going to kneel on down and take it to the house. So 10-10's our score at the half. Let's take a look real quick. That first downs, 8-11. The Lions lead in first downs. Passing is pretty even, 115-99. Rushing, the Lions with 74 yards rushing to 30. So 145-173, Lions lead in total offense. Penalties are pretty even. Sacks are pretty even. Turnovers, though, Lions got 2, Rams got 1. And that's where we stand right here as we start the second half. 10-10 ball game. The Lions will get the ball to start the second half. And let's take a look real quick at the drives, too. So 6 drives for the Rams. Results in a touchdown and a field goal. 30 plays for 152. The Lions had 5 drives. That last one don't count. So 5 drives led to 2, a touchdown and a field goal as well. 31 plays, 163. So pretty even. The Lions will start for the ball here in the second half. 10-10 ball game. And they strike first. 11 plays, 47-yard drive, and Bates with a 40-yard field goal. Make it 13-10 right there. So Goff 9 for 14 for 109 now. Gibbs got some good job done on the ground. 10 carries, 52 yards to get that going. And that drive right there, 11 plays, 47 yards, and a field goal. So Lions now take the lead, 13-10. And they'll pick off to the Rams. And here is Stafford now. And they'll punt it back. So a 4th and 2, they punt it back to the Lions with 7:55 to go in the third quarter. That drive right there for the Rams, 3 plays, 8 yards, not much doing there. So Lions take over, up by 3, 7:55 to go third quarter. And they'll punt it back to the Rams. It's a touchback into the end zone. So it's a defensive game. I thought we had more offense here today. I thought we might have a shootout, but not a shootout at all. 13-10, 8 plays, 33 yards in the last drive of the Lions, and a punt. The Rams now take over, down by 3, 2:40 to go in the third quarter. And they'll punt it back to the Lions, and Khalif Raymond returns it 50 yards to the 21-yard line of the Rams. A big-time return, and special teams coming up big right there. That last Ram drive was just 3 plays, 6 yards, and a big-time return. So Lions with a short field here. Third quarter, 1:29 to go. Can they punch it in from here? And they do not punch it in. They go for it. 4th and goal from the Rams 3-yard line. They could have kicked the field goal, but you know what? We all know the Lions love to go for it. David Montgomery goes inside. He gets pushed back 2 yards. The Rams defense holds. How big was that? How big was that? That Lions drive real quick was 6 plays, 16 yards. They're in the red zone. After that great return, they rolled the dice, and it did not come up the way they wanted. Goff now 13 for 20 for 150. Montgomery and Gibbs with 12 and 13 carries, respectively. They're kind of sharing the workload there. Combined, they're over 100 yards. But the Rams take over. They're backed up, down by 3, 14:05 to go in the game. And they'll punt it back to the Lions again. So Lions ball now. That Rams drive. Let's see what they did. 3 plays, 7 yards. They're not doing a whole lot. Lions ball up by 3 with the ball. And Bates with a field goal. So they keep the Rams in the game still. A touchdown would have put it out of reach to the 2 possessions. So it is 8 plays, 48 yards. And the field goal. We'll take a look real quick. Goff now 14 for 22 for 165. Gibbs now 14 carries, 72 yards. So 16-10 is the score. Rams ball. They're down by 6. Stafford needs a big drive right here. And they're not going to get it. They'll punt it away. A penalty around declined. So 2:23 to go in the game now. We'll go play by play now. That last drive, 8 plays, 39 yards. Oh, they went for it. I said it punted. So they went for it. I'm bad. That screen to Kobe Parkinson. Let me kind of back up a little bit. So screen to Kobe Parkinson, 4th and 10, picks up 3 yards. The Rams were called for holding, was declined. So they went for it, didn't kick the field goal. On the line, 34-yard line. I don't know. Did you kick the field goal there? 4th and 10, I think would have kicked the field goal. Cut it to 3 and try to play a little onside kick. But now we got 2:23 to go in the game. The Rams have all 3 timeouts plus 2-minute warning. So the Lions now trying to get a couple first downs and this ball game here. 16-10. We'll go play by play now. Rams have 8 men in the box. They're watching Gibbs. And Gibbs gets 3 yards there, 2nd and 7. And there's a 2-minute warning. Rams have 8 men in the box. Hand off to Montgomery. He gets 5 yards there. And the Rams call their first timeout. So it's 3rd and 2 right now. This is the game right here. First down and the game's over. Get a first down here and the ball game's over. Goff back to pass. Look for Montgomery. He's got him. That's a first down. He shoved it out of bounds. So that's significant, though, the out of bounds play, though. So it's not quite over yet because the clock does stop. But at this point, though, it'll be tough for the Rams. Here's Gibbs. He gets 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Rams call their second timeout. So they got one left. 1:34 to go. Here's Montgomery. He picks up 2. And that clock is ticking. The Rams call their final timeout. So 1:25 to go. Big play here. And 6-yard pickup. He got the first down. So now that will end it. If they would have stopped him there, the Rams would have got the ball back with a little bit of time left. But needed a miracle. And now Goff takes a knee, and that's your ball game. A defensive struggle, a dour defensive struggle. I thought we'd have a shootout here. We did not. So the Lions go 1-0, Rams go to 0-1, 16-10. Bates with 3 field goals. There you take a look at the final yards, 210 to 335. A lot of ways the Lions outplayed them a lot worse than the score was. They had 2 turnovers, which were big right there. Goff, 15 for 23 for 172, 1 TD, 2 picks. Not a great game for him. We take a look at the Rams over here. Stafford, 16 for 26, 148. So it was a struggle. The Lions, the difference, they ran the ball. 16 carries, 17 yards for Gibbs, 17 for 62 for Montgomery, and that held it off. So it's a defensive game right there. Lions win, and that will end the Sunday slate, 16-10. So the next game of the channel to wrap up week 1 will be the Jets and the Niners, Monday Night Football. And I'll do a recap of the entire week 1 as well, this games you have not seen. We'll do a little recap style on that, and then before the Jets-Niners game for Monday Night Football, and I'll have that in the channel up there on Monday night. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.